Hi guys, this is Saurabh. In this video, we will learn how we can create bowling game using MIT App Inventor. So that's the second part of this game. Okay, so in this part, we will learn how we can code for this game. Okay, so please watch first part for design. Okay, so till now we have done this design, start game button design, second main game, and then third one is our game over the screen. So let's, whenever someone click open this app, so they can see that one screen, and you can see start game button. So whenever someone click on this button, so we have to redirect them to second screen, it means main screen. Okay, so for that go to the block, and we have done code when vertical arrangement dot visual false. Whenever someone click on button 1, then first one layout should be false, and second one vertical arrangement 2 set visual should be true. Make it true. Right, simple. So you can see that the start button, just click on this button and you can see that's our main screen. Okay, now let's code for this main screen. Okay, so for that, just let me just hide this one, virtual arrangement 1, make it visible off and make it visible on. Now we have to move this ball. Okay, so how we can move it? So simply go to the block section, and whenever we click on this button 1, it means start game button. So we have to start moving this ball. Click on ball, and here you can see the option of speed. Set ball 1 dot speed, and we will make this speed around 20. So click on maths and drag and drop this here number like this and make it 20. Okay, now we have to move this ball like this. Okay, so whenever ball touch the edges, then we have to move it in the opposite direction. So click on this ball, and here you can see the edge reached. Okay, now we have to check which edge that ball reached. It means in the left side or right side. So for that, go to the design and check here. This ball 1 position is x and y is 136 x and y is 290. So if I just check, suppose if the ball x value is less than 11, okay, then I will make it move this ball to this direction. Okay, but if the ball x value is greater than 281, then I will move this ball in this direction, right? So I'm going to use here that one condition. Go to the block. You can use other condition also. There are a lot of condition. Okay, that one is the only one way to create this game. Okay, there are a lot of way to create this game. So let's go to the condition using control if the ball 1 get ball 1 value. So let me just go to the maths, and here we'll find this one sign and is less than, and that one is sign less than, and I'm just copying paste this one. Value is, I'm to make it 10 if ball 1 dot, click on ball, and you will find ball 1 dot x. If the ball 1 dot x value is less than 10, then we will set this speed to 20. Okay, in the positive. But if it means else if the ball 1 dot x value is greater than 284, then we will make this ball speed in the minus 20, right? Now go to the design and hide this one vertical arrangement, this one, and make it visible on, and let's click on this start game, and you can see the ball is moving, right? Good. The now ball is perfectly moving. Okay, now whenever someone click on this throw ball button, then we have to move this ball this side in the up side. Okay, how we can do this? So we will change the heading position, the ball position. So how we can do this? Now go to the code section. Okay, so whenever someone click on this throw ball button, it means I'm to make it hide and make this vertical arrangement 2 visible on, and this wall 1, it means button 2. Okay, so whenever someone click on this button 2, you will find it here, no, in the horizontal where is my button 2? This one, sorry. So whenever someone click on this button 2, okay, so we have to move this ball in that position. So for that, click on this ball and here you'll find set ball heading option. Where is heading? This one, okay, and the heading value should be 90, okay, like this, and I'm to make it 90. And we have to make this ball speed. I'm to make this ball speed little bit smaller. You can make it 20 also, no problem with that, and it's fine. Now we have to decrease this value also. So I'm to make it default value is 10. Okay. Now whenever someone click on this throw ball button, so we have to decrease this 10 value. So for that, you can see the which label is this. So click on this and you can see label 1. So go to the block and you can see the label 1. Label 1 set label 1 dot text. Okay, just drag and drop this here. Now go to the maths here and you can see the minus this one. Then get the current value of label. Okay, label 1. So click on label 1 and label 1 dot text this one, and I'm to make it minus from 1. Okay, change this value to 1 and drag and drop it here simply. Okay, now that is done. Now we have to, whenever this ball collide with any of this bowling pin, so we have to hide them, and okay, so we have to hide them. So how we can do this? So go to the block and click on this ball option, and here you can see the whenever ball 1 collide with, okay, this one method. So I'm going to make it up and this one like this, and I can make it little zoom. Okay, fine. So whenever ball 1 dot collide with image split 1, 2 or 3, any image split, so we will check the condition here. Okay, so how we can do this? Simply go to the maths and you can see this one, okay, and click on control and you can see if else condition. Drag and drop this here, and this is here. The get other, if the get other is image split 1, it means this one image split 1, then we will hide this one. Okay, so how we can do this? Simply just go to the image split 1 and you can see the set visual option like this, okay, and make it visual off, it means false, like this, right? Simply. Now we have to do it again and again 3 times. Okay, so click on this, then else if, then we just copy paste this value like this, no, like here. It means get other value if image split 2, then of 2 image split 2, right? Simply. And then again we will use another one more condition. If the image split, if the get other value is 3, image split 3, then we will hide image split 3 simply. Okay, now it's done. Now what we have to do here, we have to use here condition that if someone is throwing the ball again and again, if they are not able to dropping all these balls, then we have to make it game over. Okay, and how we can make it game win also? So we will use here one simple variable, okay, and this variable is value is count. Okay, and I'm to make this count to 3. This one is counting for winner or counting for the bowling pin. Okay, then whenever some ball with collide with image split, okay, there is nothing, right? There is only image split. So we will use a simply condition if. Click on logic control and if, here again, if ball dot collide with anything, then we will decrease this count. Okay, so how we can do this? So simply get set global count value, and that should be minus. So go to the maths and you can see the minus value, and get the current count here and make it from -1. Right. Now, how we can check and check if the collide, if wall dot collide, then we will directly use it here. We don't need this condition also. Okay. Now, this is fine. Okay. Now, if the wall is 0, just Control Z. Now, why need it this if condition? We need condition to check the user is win or not. Okay. So, let's do it here, make it here, and then make sure this one condition, if condition, should be here and that one is here. Now we have set the set global count. If the global count value is 0, okay, so let's check how we can check it. Go to the maths and this one here and get the global count value. It means this one. If the global count value is 0, then the guy is winner. Okay, the person is winner. Simply. Then what we will do, we have to hide this one arrangement. It means vertical arrangement 2 should be off. Okay, this one set vertical arrangement 2 should be false. Make it true to false. And another arrangement, it means this one horizontal arrangement should be on. This one, make it true. Right, simply. Okay, and we have to then we will display here the winner. But if the value, it means we have to if someone lost all these balls, it means the value is 0, then we have to check this one also. So how we can check it? We will check it on button 2 click. Okay, so simply just copy paste this whole code, this one. So whenever someone click on ball 2, then we have to check the global label 1 dot text value. Okay, if the label 1 dot text value is 0, then we will make it horizontal, make it here, and make sure this should be how we can set the winner also. So what we can do, we can change here game over to the we will change this one text, game over text, this one label 2 text to win. Okay, so go to the block and here you can see the label horizontal. Go to the here label 2 and set this label 2 dot text. Okay, simply. Okay, so whenever if the value is 0, it means someone is not winner, so we will display the game over screen. But if someone is winner, so we will set here value also. So label 1 dot text, we will set this value as a win, like this, win or winner something. Right, now that's simple. Now we have to code for here restart button. Okay, so for that you can see 3. Whenever someone click on restart game button, if someone is lost or someone is win, doesn't matter. So whenever someone click on button 3, then we have to make all these image split 2 should be enabled. So set image split to visible should be enabled. It means true, make it all them true. Okay, and then just copy paste 3 times simply like this, image split 1, 2 and then 3, and we have to change the global count value also. So for that, simply just copy paste this one code, set global count should be 3, value should be 3 like this, and we have to change set label 1 value also. Label 1 dot text value should be 10. Set label 1 dot text should be 10. Again, whenever someone click on this restart button. Okay, and we can do one more thing. We can okay, so that's all about it. Let's refresh and let's run how this one work. Let me just go to the design first and make sure all these should be like vertical arrangement should be visible on and all these should be visible off. Right, Now that's my game. Click on start game. Now working, dent and wall, 3 here bowling pin. Let's click on this ball. Good. Okay. Now the problem is whenever this one edge touch this ball, so this one is not returning. Okay. So how we can do this? So for this solution, go to the block. Okay. So whenever ball reach the edge, okay, so now the condition is false. Okay, now nor the wall is axis less than not 10 or nor greater than 284. So what we can do here, we can set else if the y value is less than, you can see if I just go to the this wall, this one, not this one, this one, this one, make it visible on. If I make it visible off, click on this ball and the y value you can see 302. And if I make it here, ball should be, if the ball should be here, then y value is 79. So what I am to do here, I am to make it if the y value is less than 10 or less than 0 or less than 5, then we will make it. We will move this ball to somewhere. Then how we can check it? Just copy paste it like this. If the ball1 dot y value is less than 2, okay, then we will move this wall1. So go to the arrangement here, click on wall, and you can see the wall1 dot move, this one, and where we should move it, we should move it to the position, that one. It means 141 and 301, 141 and 301. So 1, this one is 141 and the y value is 301. Okay, let's try again how this one is working or not. Okay, we have to hide this one. It means again this should be on. Simply now click on the start game button. Now this one is working. Let's try this. Right, but the problem is this one is moving again and again. We are not throwing the ball here. So for that we will change here condition. Simply we will make it here set ball speed. Okay, this one we have to move this ball here, and then we have to set this ball speed to 20. Okay, and we should make here one thing also, we should make this ball heading also, or you can delete this ball speed because we already have set this ball. So we will set this ball heading to 0. Okay, let's refresh this, but if I will refresh this will not work or work. Yes, good. Let's click on start game and let's try again. Now moving, good. Now it's perfectly, you can see 9. Let me just do this all for that. Let's see how it's work. I have 7 chances left. No, let's try again. Good, winner. Right, you can restart game again. Right, so this one is not working. Let's see why this one is not working. So go to the horizontal tool, click on this restart button. Here you can see this button is button 3, and we have done code in which button? Restart button. This will fine. Okay, so on this button we have to turn code for one more thing. This set horizontal should be false and the main screen should be on. Right, simply right click. So that's all about it. Let me know if you have some doubt. You can ask me on comment, and make sure all these, whenever you export your game, so make sure they should be disabled and they should be enabled all. Fine. So let me know if you have some doubt. You can ask me on comment. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, like this video and share this video. Have a nice day. Be safe. Bye bye.